How you doing? Scotty Bear back with another video. In this video on teaching English in Vietnam. You know, I happen to think this is one of those jobs or one of those situations that I believe that people are kind of desire the situation over the actual job. You know, it's very easy to get a job teaching English in Vietnam. Unlike other places, Thailand, I guess, probably would be a little harder. Because of course there's tons of people who want to do it. China is another one of those places where you could easily get a job. All you got to do is kind of get with the right recruiter. Unfortunately, there's a lot of misinformation and bad information out there. If you're actually serious about doing it, I suggest going straight to Asia and starting there. In Vietnam, I was approached many times by different recruiters, people trying to find teachers looking to fill these positions. I never went to Asia with the intention of teaching English, but I definitely was approached by many people. The promises and the amount of money, of course, that was the kind of a motivating part of it. I mean, Vietnam, 20-25 an hour is not unheard of. Fortunately, I think most of the time is 4 hours a day, a couple hours a day for 3 to 5 days a week. Again, there are lots of programs, lots of private schools. Some of the better ones, obviously, pay quite a bit more, and some of the smaller schools and less credit, obviously they pay a lot less. But the holy grail is probably China. China paying a ridiculous amount of money to come and teach English. Maybe because it's China, right? And the thing you got to be careful about China is obviously the immigration situation. Actually, it's a thing there to actually be illegal and not have your correct paperwork, and I think that's probably the biggest problem with China, and the red tape that you got to go through to get there. But it's fairly accessible. I think online, again, you end up in these situations where a lot of people got their hands out and not the ability to deliver. It is something that I believe most people can do. It doesn't really require a whole lot, but the main situation is being in Asia has a big, is a big part of it with, because again, most people don't pull the trigger and go to Asia because of the what ifs or unknowns. And I think it's pretty decent, but the job is not easy. Most teachers that do it, I believe, quit very quickly. Most of them are not, able to deal with a whole room full of screaming kids. It's not like the U.S. It has very little similarities. The schools and the classes, classroom settings are quite a bit different than the U.S. is. And so that's why I find that you'll find that if you go there, experience it, and you should be able to get hired. Seasons, the correct season has a big part of it. It's a big part of it too. But I just feel like a lot of people ask me. It's probably one of the biggest questions I get. Did I go over there to teach or whatnot? And I didn't. But there's definitely a lot of people approaching me about it. They are after the natural English speakers. Again, not necessarily many people speak English around the world, but the Americans are really the hot ones as far as being able to, to be able to get the jobs. Anyway, I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.